Jai Shri Mataji. Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. Let us recite Shri Ganesh Mantra. Let us now listen to Shri Mataji's speech.
I was told that we have a very beautiful place for this puja. Ram, I was amazed how everything is working out so beautifully for all of you. You are all very lucky people, I must say. Moreover, that this place was called as the Fort of Flowers and now was called as the Fort of Blood, Bloody Fort. But I think with all these flowers, it should become the Fort of Flowers again. It's a very, very beautiful place you have come to. The vibrations are also very good here. I've been always wondering why Germany was called as Germany. Germ means sprouting. Any germ of anything means the sprouting of it. Germinate means to sprout. The sprouting of Sahaja Yoga, as I told you many a times before, once taken by Germans, will be reaching its epitome, its highest point. We have had lots of ups and downs, doesn't matter. It's a difficult place. And now we have started really the germination in a proper way. Yesterday I saw the whole sky was filled with color and light. As you know that vibrations have light. It's very light flickering, very small light each particle of vibration has. And you can see that. But when there are too many, then they can be caught up by your cameras. But yesterday, I think the clouds got vibrated. And it's a very great thing to get the clouds vibrated. If the clouds are vibrated, the rain will be vibrated. The rain is vibrated, the land will be vibrated. All the crops that are to be germinated will be vibrated too. So when it goes into the body of human beings, they'll get also vibrations. Is the best way now is to vibrate the clouds, I think, if you have to have many more people for Sergio. That's the idea came into my mind last night, that why not vibrate all the clouds? That's the best way. Moreover, the vibrations are very tiny bit, with one point going into a half circle normally. This half circle then combines to make Om sometimes. Sometimes it makes a chain. Sometimes it gathers together to make crosses. But the basic thing about them is that they can think. And think very fast, much faster than human beings can think. And they are extremely collective, extremely collective. So they move together, thinking the same way, understanding the same way in an absolute manner, and work out the whole thing in a very beautiful, silent way that you cannot even feel. Now the Kundalini rising, as you have done, must be a mystery for all of you, that how can you with your hands raise the Kundalini? And you must be thinking that this must be some sort of a special power Mother has given us, that we can put our hands to anybody's Kundalini, it rises, then stops at a place when there is problem, and then again it rises. Now it's nothing a mystery for you. You have got now within you the power. Like you can move the water, you can move the matter, you can move all those things. Animals cannot do that. And even if they can do little bit here and there, they cannot transform it for their use. For example, you see the nice brass here, you see nice silver there, there's a little Ganesha sitting there. All these have been transformed from something that is dead, which animals cannot do. As you become the master of living work, now you are the masters of living work now, not of the dead. So the living force, you can manage and mold it and use it for your own purpose. But the most surprising thing is that you are not even aware of it, that you are doing it. Like when you are doing, say, a little elephant like that, you are aware and you know that you are doing something great. And you will tell, oh, I have made such and such thing, such a nice place I have done. You will be conscious of it because you have got ego. But when you are giving realization to people, you are not aware because you have no ego. And what you say, Mother, it's not coming up. You see, it's just catching on Vishuddhi, it's not working out. You start speaking in third person. You don't say, I can't do it or I have done it, it's worked out. Only when it works out, I see your faces and I know it's done. So you are not even aware of it. You are not even conscious of it, and there's no ego about it. You don't take any credit for that. You just feel joyous. Like so many people came for your workshop. Oh, it was so great, Mother. Oh, what was great was you. It was you who was doing all the job. You were working it out, but you don't feel that way. The reason is that you are now working in a way that we call as a karma. A karma is that when you do something, but you do not feel you are doing something. When you are not conscious of it. That is a karma. When you are doing something and you think that you are doing this work, that thing, then it is a karma. But now the karma has become an akarma, not that you are not doing anything. You are doing so many things, but you do not feel that you are doing it because you have now been doing akarma. And all living work is akarma. Like the Mother Earth, she sprouts seeds. She is not aware of it. In the same way, you people are raising the Kundalini, you are not aware of it. And when you are not aware of it, you don't even want to think how it is happening. See me, a human being, raising a hand like this, definitely the Kundalini rises. I see it comes out of the head. It happens. I see it. It's a fact. Then how is it that this is happening? What is the process? What is the procedure? How it has worked? Did I make any mistakes? You never think like that. Did I do it in a wrong manner? You don't think. Just you start. Raise the Kundalini. You just don't bother to find out, have I given myself a bandhan or not? Have I seen the gentleman, what his vibrations are like? No. You just go ahead, raise your hands. Yes, you are quite aware of one thing, that you are a realized soul. And that you can raise the Kundalini. Yesterday I saw so many Sahajogis walked in. I said, now come along, give them realization. Just stood there, did like this, did like that, finished. You did not even think you have done such a great living work that you have raised their Kundalini. Not only that, but it will transform them. It will give them a new life. They will be some special people, as you are. You are not even aware that you are some special people. Ego has vanished. So now you don't think that you are doing anything. You think its mother is doing everything. Even then they give big, big speeches. They say, Mother, I never used to speak. I didn't know what was speech. And now I have become a great speaker. It's you who is doing it. This feeling comes because there is no ego anymore left. Now if you see in the water, if you put a drop, it becomes an ocean, no doubt. But it's not aware of it that it has become an ocean. It moves with the ocean. But supposing you see a fish. A fish is free. If she wants, she can move this way, she can move that way, she can jump up, she can drink the water, she can do what she likes. But a drop cannot. Drop has to be part and parcel of the whole. So that was the intermediary stage when you were animals. Animals were under pash, under the bandhan of God. So they were doing exactly what was to be done. Then you became human beings, where you had complete freedom to use it as you liked. If you wanted to go to heaven, go to heaven. If you want to go to hell, you can go to hell. It's all open to you. But now after becoming realized souls, you have become absolutely free people. But in that freedom, you feel me being there. Now what is this? Am I trying to tie you up with something? Or am I giving you some chains? Or am I guiding you? Or am I all the time sort of a person with a gun behind you? Do this, otherwise this will happen. That is not so. So what is this new thing that is happening to Sahajogis? Is to be understood fully. The new thing is like this. Like a fish goes everywhere, does everything. but has no discretion. Doesn't know which way to go, what to do, sometimes get caught up into the net of a fisherman. It can be eaten up by another big fish. It can be destroyed anytime. It may just crawl onto the shore and get finished. So the fish has no discretion. But it has some innate knowledge to save itself from dangers. Now you don't have any innate knowledge about it. How to save yourself from dangers, how to save yourselves from troubles. No innate knowledge like that you are cautious, you shouldn't walk this way, you shouldn't go like this, you shouldn't give vibrations to somebody, you should not treat somebody. No, that's not there. Innately, you don't have this knowledge that we should try to save ourselves, we should go from the right side, not from the left side, it would be inauspicious. Not so much. Still, you will always do right things. Whichever time you will choose will be the right auspicious time. You don't have to consult books for that. Like once it happened in Lonavala, we had a puja. And it was to be at 10 o'clock, as it was here. I wouldn't go for my bath for quite some time. And they were quite upset. Mother, what's the matter? And I said, it's all right, let's go ahead. And I was talking here, there. Then I went for my bath at about 11 o'clock. When I come back, it was 12 o'clock. The sun had gone to the other side. So they said, they were little upset. I said, now, bring the Panchang, the one where all the timings are written about the moon. So, till 11 o'clock, there was Amavasya. Amavasya is the day when there is no moon in the sky. So, I can't take my bath in Amavasya. And you cannot have puja otherwise. So, I had to wait. They were amazed. They said, we had consulted the Panchang. I said, which one? And you see, they were surprised that how is it that mother could tell about Amavasya and this and that. Because the discretion, the knowledge of discretion is built within. So whatever you do, whatever way you work it out, is built in within you. You know how to do it. For example, for a human being, if you prick him with a pin, immediately his hand will lift it. Who has told him to do that? Who has taught him to do that? No. In his consciousness it is built that once you are pricked, immediately your hand will go up automatically with a reflex action. So the reflex action to auspiciousness, reflex action to your savings, reflex action to everything is built in within you. And once you become a Sahaja-yogi, immediately you will start giving yourself a bandhan, you will start giving others a bandhan. You don't have to think about it. Reflex action. You will do whatever you will do will be auspicious. Whatever you will do will be beautiful. Whatever you will ask will be beautiful. Like this place, you've got it. And people are amazed. How do we get it? But in the beginning, you have to develop, you have to mature. Unless and until you are matured, you do not get that discretion. Like when we were trying to get a place in London, I went with some Sahaja-yogis to find out the place. All kinds of funny places they were liking. I said, the vibration is so bad, these people are not feeling any vibrations or anything. I wouldn't even get in the place. I said, no, this is no good. They said, no, this has character, this has that. I said, this character, all that time doesn't count with me, you see. So they said, but mother, how are we going to get a good place? And I said, we'll get it. And I was traveling by a plane. The plane, I opened a magazine. And there I found Shooty Camp. When I went back, I said, now, this is the place for us. Let's go and have a look. And there it was. And we found such a beautiful place. So we should allow, things to work out out, have patience. Things will work out automatically because now the whole of the cosmos is with us. The whole of the discretion of the cosmos is with us. The vibrations that think are there. The vibrations that guide are with us. The vibrations that organize are with us. Let them organize us. We are playing into their hands, by which we are not bound, but we are helped. Like supposing you have a baby, you have to look after the baby. But if there's somebody, she says, all right, let me look after your baby. So it's all right. Then you go to sleep. There's somebody who says, all right, don't you worry, I'll make a nice bed for you. So he said, all right. So they make a nice bed for you. Then you sleep there, there's somebody to cover you. Nicely you are covered. Then they say, all right, you have to now go for your bath. See, the bath is ready for you. Come along, have your bath. Then you want to have your pujas. All right, there's a nice place for you. Come along, have this nice place. You want to have an ashram? All right, there's a nice place for you available. Have it. So it is not that you are bound by them. This is the point I am trying to make. But you are invited. You are treated with great respect and regard, and everybody at your service. You say, Mother, you come in my head, I'll come in your head. If you say, come in my heart, I'll come in your heart. You say, come in my hands, I'll come in your hands. So the whole of the cosmos is at your service. As if you are on the stage now, doing the job for me. Now to think that you are under bondage is a wrong thing. There's no bondage. On the contrary, the people who are Ganas, who are angels, who are deities, are anxious to do whatever is possible to please you, to keep you happy. If you say now the Kundalini has to raise, all right, they are all there to help. Anything you want can be done. But first of all, what you need is maturity. And for maturity, one has to understand that there is a culture of the spirit. As we have human cultures, we have culture of the spirit, which must be imbibed. The culture of the spirit is to be imbibed. If you go according to the culture of the spirit, then you cannot have problems. And the foremost thing in the culture of spirit is that you must respect yourself, because you are an yogi. Second thing is you must respect other yogi, because they are yogis. Like I have told you before in Ganpatipura, there was one tailor, Namadeva, who was a saint. And he went to see another one who was just a potter. And the potter was mixing the mud with water with his feet. He was working there. When Namdeva went and saw him, he saw him, and what he says, Nirgunacha bheti alo sagunashi. Meaning, I came to see here formless, the vibrations, the Chaitanya, formless, Nirguna. I came to see a Nirguna, meet Nirguna. But here it is in Sagun. You are the one who is in form of that Chaitanya. What a praise. Just think. One Sahajogi saying to another, oh God, I just came here to meet the Nirguna, the Nirakara. And whom do I meet here is the Saguna, is in the form. In the form, in you, I see nothing but Chaitanya. That is the respect of the another yogi or understanding. Namadeva was an ordinary tailor and was not a Brahmin, so he was not treated very well by other Brahmins. And he had to go to Punjab, or it was said that he was called to Punjab, and he went to Punjab, where Guru Nanak saw him. And Guru Nanak said that a great saint has come to us. So he kept him with him. And he said, you better learn Punjabi, because here the people don't understand Marathi, so learn Punjabi and make your poems in Punjabi language. And he started making poems in Punjabi language. Now, I have got Namadeva's Gatha, is so big as that his book. Half of it is all Punjabi language. And then the poems he makes are so beautiful. They are sung in the Guru Granth Sahib they have in the temple. In all these big temples of Gurudwaras, of the Sikhs, they have Guru Granth Sahib. There the Namadeva is occupying at least 1/10 of the Guru Granth Sahib. And there's also Janabai, another maid servant who was working with this Namdev. Her poems are also there. So how they were respected by each other and how they understood each other was something so great. But now it is just the other way round. The people who are false, who are wrong type of people, who are making money out of God, who are deceiving people, who are bringing all wrath and also all the negativity to this world, to destroy this world, are respected by common people. But the Sahajogis must respect another Sahajogi till he is a Sahajogi. As long as he is a Sahajogi, he must be respected and understood. It's very important. This is the culture of the spirit. In that, we respect all those who are spiritually higher. Like talking about God, we cannot say things which are not proper. Like we cannot say that God is mischievous. We cannot say. We are saints. We have to be very respectful to God. Any place which is sort of representing God also must be respected. Everything that is godly must be respected. Because that is the culture of the spirit. It respects all that is godly, all that is auspicious, all that is beautiful. In the culture, we do not see superficial things. In this culture, we do not yield to anything because it is expensive or it is with such pomp and show or publicity. What we see in this culture is how far it is joy giving. Even a small betel nut, if somebody gives me with love, I'll keep it with me. And even if you give me diamonds without love, I have no value for them. They will be lost or they'll be finished, good for nothing. So the love that you put into everything makes you a Sahajogi. How you talk to each other, how you deal with each other, how you look after with each other, how you communicate your love in a pure manner. Say, a Sahajogi should think, oh, I must take this present for other Sahajogis. I'm going there, then that I'll meet that Sahajogi, he'll be there and he'll be there. And just like your brothers. See, after such a long time I'll be meeting him and it will be such a nice thing to meet him and talk to him and enjoy him. And sometimes also pull his legs and have a nice fun at him. But the whole culture is of love. And if you do not have that sense of love, if you are a dry person or a morose person or an unhappy person, then remember, you are not a Sahajogi. A Sahajogi has to be a smiling, enjoying personality, making others happy. That's the main attitude, main concern should be. Next time I'll be speaking about the spiritual culture in Diwali when you will be there. But this is the beginning. I have started talking about the new culture that we have to accept. In expressing our love, we should not be ashamed. We should not feel shy about it at all. We are expressing our love and love must be expressed. There's no harm in expressing our love. But it happens that in the beginning we feel little shy, we are conditioned how to express, people will misunderstand. and they will think that we are wrong type of people. No, we are special people. We have to make the whole world. They are not going to make us. We have to create the new world and they have to follow us. We are not going to follow them. We are the makers of kings and we are the makers of queens and we are the makers of everything. So we have to work it out that way. We don't have to bow to their ways and methods, but we have to patronize and look after them when they come to us first. Try to treat them as if a father would treat a son, and then bring him up, mold them, and give them love and make them understand that we are people of a very, very different domain, of a different style. We are absolutely free people and are being entertained by the divine, are being looked after by the divine, are being helped and decorated by the divine. Such a privileged place we have. So let us be of that dignity and of that morality, that we stand up to that. How can we do something wrong to insult ourselves? We cannot. We are yogijans and we have to be like yogis. May God bless you all.
Let us recite the Mahamantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्वाणा साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्ली साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माता जी श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
Thank you, Shimataji, for all the vibrations, the bliss, and the peace within us. Let us all bow down to Shimataji, raise our Mother Kundalini, and give ourselves a bandhan. We will continue with our morning meditation tomorrow morning, same time. Jai Shri Mataji.